How do you feel right now?
I don't know. I spent $50,000 on a Bronco, and now it looks like about $10,000. And it's like, did I make the right move? But, you know, after 25 years of doing the SEMA projects, somehow it always works out. But man, it's stressful until it works out because you're thinking of all the nothing's going to happen to you. But you know what? It goes with the territory. You don't take chances, how are you going to shine? Got Herman over here at the Royal Collision, and he's got a great reputation, so I think it would be nice. It'll work out good. I'll tell you in 5 minutes.
Hi everyone, my name is Herman Mendoza. I am the owner of the Royal Collision Center here in Escondido. We are teaming up with Billy from Air Design, and he chose us and gave us this great opportunity to be able to be the ones to paint his Ford Bronco. It's the first one here in California. We'll be spraying it with Sherwin Williams paint. They made this brand new paint called U9K. It's blowing everybody out of the water. So check it out and stay tuned for what we're gonna do. Team Bronco. All right, so obviously this is the first Ford Bronco here in California, so we're the first ones to work on it. Now we have to figure out how to take the whole thing apart, and obviously we have a lot of work ahead of ourselves. We got to take the flares, the door handles, and he's the man for the job.
Is this the Bronco you've been telling me about?
This is the Bronco.
Is this the one that's going to SEMA?
It is the SEMA car.
This is the one Sherwin and Billy told us to get done?
Yep.
How much time do we have left?
We have less than 30 days.
Oh man, let's get to it then. So are we going to use these parts?
We're not. We're gonna get new parts from Billy from Air Design. He's got custom flares that are coming out a little bit bigger than these, and we have to save every single clip on here because if we break one, we can't get one.
A technician's favorite word, save all the clips.
It took us about a week to get the color down. We went through spray outs and spray outs and spray outs. He showed me the rendering on the phone. You have a little screen. The blue that we went with, it was a little bit too gray, it was a little too dark. So probably after 15 spray outs, we finally dialed the color in and he loved it. So I'm going over my renderings. Looks like we're gonna be going with a white grille. We're gonna be taking the bumper off. We're going white bumper. All this stuff has texture to it. We're gonna have to shave it down, smooth it out so it's nice glossy finish. So we gotta figure out how to take this mirror off.
It shouldn't be too hard. I just don't remember what color we're gonna paint it though.
You think it's gonna be as easy as taking off a flare?
I don't think so, but do you know what color that's gonna get painted?
Good question, I don't remember. I think Billy told me he wanted them gloss white or he wanted it gloss black.
I don't know the color of this, the purple.
There you are. Walked in right on time. Yeah. So I guess we're going gloss white.
Gloss white, okay, perfect. I'm back in market.
Good to see you, Billy.
It looked good purple. I know it's your color, but we're gonna go white.
All right, well, let's start talking about the Bronco.
Air Design hood scoop on it. We're gonna do some, obviously, some fender flares and some moldings that go down the side. And then we're gonna do some bumper treatments. I haven't really figured it out yet because it's all about getting the powder blue, you know, and the whole theme done.
The powder blue.
Yeah.
The one that you made me do 15 spray outs on until the color was dialed in correctly, huh? Gave me a hard time on that one.
You gotta do what you gotta do. We gotta make this, it's gotta be the head of the SEMA.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. I have a lot of work ahead of me, and my team has a lot of work ahead of ourselves. We're a super busy shop. We're a high-end shop here in Escondido. We've grown so much within the past year and a half. We're knocking on a lot of doors. We've teamed up with dealerships. Everybody loves our work. And then that's when Billy gave us a call. He said, hey, I want you guys to do my Ford Bronco. So now we're ready to rock and roll.
So first of all, I brought over a 21 Bronco. I obviously ordered it all black, so that way we can keep the engine compartment and all underneath. It's less work, but still, between the time frame of you doing all your collision work and in SEMA, there were some very challenging times because
extremely challenging.
Really?
Yeah.
Was I a little overbearing a couple times?
No comment.
No comment. A few times that we wanted to start. But you know what? I think every body shop that I've ever worked for the last 20 years at SEMA, because God, I've been building these cars for Ford and other things over 20 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, anybody that has a body shop is in business. It's never.
Everything is always in the nick of time. You make it by a hair.
And plus, you're dealing with a lot of chemicals, and you got manpower.
Yeah.
So you got people, maybe they're sick one day, bad weather, bad chemicals. So
Correct.
what did you think about making all that stuff happen? Because there's a lot of stuff that it took time, but you had to, work through it.
Yeah, people tell me I always bite more than I can chew, but I always chew it very well. You gave me 2 projects. I had about 30 days to get them done. It was, I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I made it happen. I always do.
I did a lot of sanding. I thought it was like 30 years younger, and I paid for it, but
yeah.
And
that just explains the time frame.
Yeah.
You had to jump in and help us out because, time was ticking. You were blowing up and turning red and smoke coming out of your ears.
There was one point where I think it was like a week before SEMA, and I came in on Saturday.
I was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and then Sunday the car was still like, the roof was off. I go,
how is this gonna happen in 3 days?
But you put everybody on it, all your guys, and it did come through. And I got to admit,
I think it stole the show.
Yeah, I'm surprised you did it, but that's what it's all about. It's experience. What do you think when you came to SEMA and you saw like the baby blue, in Airzine's booth, with everybody looking at it, and as you heard, everybody's like, how did you paint the door jambs?
Yeah, it was a very
How'd
proud
you paint
moment.
The handles?
It was a very proud moment, and then it made me realize like I did make the right decision to team up with you, and that everything that I visioned. When you came up to my shop and you came up to me and told me, hey, are you interested in doing this with me? So when I was at SEMA, it was all worth it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of hiccups, a lot of, just sometimes it felt like we were doing things backwards, but we stayed focused and we just made it happen. It was an extremely fortunate feeling for me to be there. And like I said, I knew that teaming up with you, it would give me that spotlight that I wanted, that I've tried to work hard for. I knew this was gonna happen. It was just gonna be a great opportunity, and now we are here having fun.
Yeah, one of the cool things, I have to give a big shout out to the Royal Collision Center and Sherwin, because obviously the making of this video, Herman found out today that the Maverick is on Sherwin-Williams 2022 automotive catalog. So what do you think about that? That's a big,
even better.
Yeah.
That's the cherry on the top.
So now you've got 12 months.
Yeah.
Out of all these cars in the United States, so we're on one of them. So and also I'm lucky enough that's my 4th page in 3 years. So
it's amazing.
And it's just like
amazing.
Hopefully next year we can do it again.
Many more. Are you ready for the high blood pressure again?
I'm still recovering.
So am I.